Mic check. One, two. Socrates, you're looking remarkably digital today. Are those the new noise-canceling headphones?
Yes, they are a gift from a student. He said I needed to tune out the haters. But you know, Plato, it is a bit of a tragedy. I can no longer hear the birds in the garden, and yet I can hear my own heartbeat with the clarity of a courtroom drum. It's a very solitary way to be together. But anyways, how have you been? What's the word at the academy?
Oh, just trying to scale the ideal state brand. We just dropped some new merch. Plato's Closet tote bags. They're a hit. But how about we get started with today's article?
All right, let's get started. The internet is officially broken, and the culprits are an unlikely duo: former Canadian PM Justin Trudeau and pop icon Katy Perry. The timeline is a whirlwind. It started in July 2025 with a candlelit dinner at Montreal's Le Violon. No PDA, just vibes over lamb gnocchi. Then came the firework moment, where Trudeau was spotted in the VIP section of her Montreal tour, singing his heart out. By October, the rumors went nuclear after paparazzi caught them locked in a passionate embrace on Perry's yacht, the Caravel off Santa Barbara. They finally hard-launched in Paris for Perry's 41st birthday, and then went Instagram official in Tokyo with a sushi-filled carousel. Most recently, the pair turned heads at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland. Hand in hand, they sat front row while Trudeau delivered a keynote on soft power, even using a personal anecdote about a Montreal date with a California girl to explain how nations should stand up for each other. Is this a true teenage dream or a masterclass in brand management?
So, Plato, let me see if I have this soft power story right. A man who used to run a whole country is now on a boat with a woman who sings about being a firework. And this is supposed to be important for the world?
It's more than important, Socrates. It's genius. Trudeau is basically living out my republic, but with better lighting. He's moving from hard power, taxes, laws, military sticks, to soft power. It's all about attraction. If people love the guy because he's dating the queen of pop, they're more likely to listen to his ideas on global stability. It's co-optive power.
So if I want the youth of Athens to stop drinking so much, I shouldn't give them a lecture on temperance? I should just get a selfie with the most popular flute player in the city.
Exactly. It's the meaning transfer effect. Neuroscience says that when we see Katy Perry, who represents fun, success, and 202 million followers, standing next to Justin, her halo literally rubs off on him. He's not just a former politician anymore, he's Katy's boyfriend. His market value just hit the moon.
A halo? I thought only the gods had those. But tell me, friend, let's apply my triple filter test to this gossip. You remember the rules?
Truth, goodness, and usefulness. I got it.
First, is it true? We see the photos. They are Instagram official. But is it truth? Or is it an image maker holding up a puppet behind a fire? Are they in love, or are they just leveraging their names because their careers were in a lull?
Does it matter if it's true in their hearts, if it's true in the results? Look at them in Davos. Perry traded her wild costumes for a taupe cardigan and a pencil skirt. She's visual coding as a stateswoman. They're creating a new reality where pop stars and politicians are the same thing. In the digital cave, the shadow is the reality for the person watching it.
A dangerous thought, Plato. If we can't tell the difference between a real connection and a strategic romance, aren't we just shackled to our smartphones, naming shadows goals?
You're such a buzzkill. Let's look at the second filter. Is it good? A source says Trudeau is a much happier person and his stresses are diminished. If he's happy, the vibe is high. And Katy gets a fresh start after her split from the pirate. I mean, Orlando Bloom. Two people finding joy? That's a win for the universe.
Is it? Or is it a false pleasure? In my day, we talked about how some pleasures are just refilling a hole rather than true flourishing. If Justin's happiness depends on how many millions of likes their yacht kiss gets, 50 million in 24 hours, was it? Then his soul is at the mercy of an algorithm. That's not a good life. That's a doom scroll life.
Okay, but what about the third filter? Is it useful? Trudeau used his date with an American girl to talk about Canadians standing up for each other. He turned a Jack and Coke into a parable about national unity. That's storytelling. And he even said he's interested in storytelling and technology for his next chapter.
Storytelling. That's just a fancy modern word for what the poets do, making us feel things so we don't have to think. He's using soft power to persuade without convincing. He wants us to empathize with the harmonious couple so we don't ask about the no-confidence votes that pushed him out of office. It's a relief theory of humor, laughing at the sushi video so we forget the horrors of the world.
Come on, Socrates. Even the exes are being chill about it. Sophie Gregoire is on a podcast talking about her mental health journey, and Orlando is doing family outings with mutual respect. It's a harmonious arrangement. Why can't you just enjoy the California girls vibe?
Because, my dear Plato, unlimited pleasure is a trap. When there's no limit, people just crave more. More photos, more yacht leaks, more Davos speeches. We've forgotten how to touch grass or hug a tree. We're staring at a black mirror instead of the sun.
Touch grass. I'll have to put that on a shirt. But look, even you have to admit, their chemistry is a masterclass in smart power. It's the synthesis of the old world, politics, and the new world, pop culture.
It's a teenage dream built on a rules-based order. But remember what happened to the man who left your cave, Plato. When he came back and told everyone the shadows weren't real, they didn't thank him. They ridiculed him.
Well, luckily we're on a podcast, not in a cave. If they ridicule us, we just turn off the comments.
Spoken like a true image maker. But tell me, before we wrap this up, if Katy Perry asked you for advice on the good life, what would you say?
I'd tell her to keep hard launching the truth and maybe to invest in some Academy merch. What about you?
I'd ask her if she really knows what a firework is. Does it have an essence? Or is it just a temporary burst of light that leaves us in the dark?
And that is why you're the most annoying guest in Athens. All right, guys, that's our time. We leave you with this reflection. Recognize the chains that bind you. Enjoy the soft power of the sparklers, but don't forget the hard power of the sun.
And for the love of Zeus, put your phones away before you go to sleep. Your REM cycles will thank you.
Great show, Socrates. You want to go get a Jack and Coke? I heard a rooftop bar in Montreal is out of American alcohol, but I know a spot.
Only if you're paying. My market value is still stuck in the Bronze Age.